ladies and gentlemen, we've seen 2 games played so far.
A little preemptive there, bud.
I was excited. I was so excited. We've seen 2 games played today, and now it's time for the finals. Stokes, from what you've seen so far, if you were a betting man, who would you put your dollar on?
What was our first team again? I'm just kidding. I would probably say Azara.
Is who?
Azara. Am I saying that right? Azara? I'm trying to remember the name.
Azara?
Azara. Excuse me. I apologize. Look, guys, I just got off a plane yesterday. Okay, it's been a crazy.
I thought you were speaking another language.
No. I was trying to remember what the previous team's name was. I apologize.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
No.
We love you, Stokes.
Yeah, but definitely be Azara.
Azara Gaming. Yes.
Azara.
Yes.
All right. So I just want to make sure I was saying that correctly. But no, I'd say Azara Gaming. 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Why them over what we've just seen from
their comms just look better from a caster's perspective. Obviously, we can't hear their comms, but yeah, that's how I felt.
You know what, Bdog's Revenge Tour, they're an interesting team too because you have a lot of veteran players around like Bdog and Sonar who know how to get those sneaky kills that their teams win the game. But let's go ahead and take a look at these teams. First off, it's gonna be, I threw that kind of early, Azara Gaming, I'm sorry, Mr. Producer. Wolfie, No Post, you guys know JC, Boop, and also Pixelated, who is a phenomenal smoke, by the way. Now, let's go
He's
ahead.
very aggressive. I like his play style.
Yes, let's take a look at the contending team. It's going to be the Bdog's Revenge Tour. Stokes, take it away.
Bdog Revenge Tour. Bravo Dog, Astelios, Sonar, Albatross, and Colossus.
I'm going to say it now, Estelilo got away with murder last game with all of those aggressive peaks.
You think he got away with murder, dude?
He got away with murder. A lot of these players,
I would say Blue, he got away with murder, 100%.
100%?
Yeah, like when he challenged into Blue and just matrixed the bullets from the hatch. Yeah.
That was insane.
Should have never have happened. But hey, we got one more thing to talk about before we get in these games, chat. So let's get done with it, shall we? It's the Venmo Community Spotlight. You guys good at the game? You guys have a good time? Fantastic. Clip it, post it to YouTube, send us the link in the link will be seen here in a couple seconds, but you guys can win up to $500 for first place and $100 for second and third for a grand prize total of $700 per week. So make sure you guys are giving those to us. Use the hashtag Venmo Community Spotlight on Twitter to discuss it, get some of your clips out there, but make sure if you are giving us one of your clips, you send it to this link right here, esl.gg/Venmo-R6USN. Post it to YouTube, send it to that link, and you might win some money in your Venmo account all because of it.
And I say it every single time because people still do it, and people still did it last time I was looking at clips. Don't send in a clip that's 2 to 3 minutes long.
Yeah, send in it has to be under 60 seconds, please.
Please. Make it good.
Yeah, make it good.
Like if there's 30 seconds between one kill and another.
Try your best not to suck at the video game.
Unless it's funny.
Unless it's funny. If it's you're just doing something absolutely terrible and it's hilarious, then send it, please.
Send it in.
I like funny clips. We've had a lot of ace clips. We're going back to Coastline. I figured.
Yes. All right.
It's Clubhouse and Coastline. That's all NA plays, dude. That's it.
No, we haven't seen Coastline in a long time here. You've been gone for a while. That was about the last time we saw Coastline.
That's because people understand that I want to see good games.
Sam, we have seen Cafe and Clubhouse all day.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah, it's because Cafe's new.
Blue and I was sick of it.
I bet.
So that's going to be the match. We put a poll out on Twitter to see what you guys thought about the upcoming matchup.
Ooh.
And underneath.
What's it going to be?
We're going to get that soon. We're getting that together right now.
God,
the last
you are just making these calls so early, friend.
So when Blue hosts, to be fair, Blue is snapping on it.
Yeah, it's because Blue's done this a lot longer than both of us. Let's be honest. Blue's got that methodical talk to him, everything. Blue's on a plane right now though. He's going home. So actually, wait.
You're going for Azara Gaming.
He's home.
I'm gonna say Bdog's Revenge Tour takes it.
Okay. I hope you like losing. That's fun.
Right. So now it's time. I was early before, but now it's time. Let's take a look at the polls. 58%.
Yeah, see, everyone agrees with me too. What's it like to be wrong?
I mean, that's fine, though, because when I'm right, I get to throw it in everybody's face. Oh, and I'm roasting if they win as well.
Okay, let's get it. I'm down. You know I'm always down. 100%. This is going to be a very good time.
No, this is going to be a really fun matchup.
It's going to be a really fun matchup. I think it's going to be a lot more aggressive in between the two teams. We're hopping right into it as well, ladies and gents. It's Azara.gg versus the Bdog Revenge Tour. It's my first semifinal since I've been back, man. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Oh, this is your first final.
Is it final now?
This is the final game of the night. Yeah, no.
Okay, I was gonna say
They
you gotta be really
get
confused for a
entered into
second.
the
Yeah, the closed qualifier. Yeah, the conference qualifier. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So I still have everything correct in my head. You were really confused. I was like, no, like this isn't the final thing.
So for those of you at home, yes, this part of the qualifier are best of ones, and all of the winners that we get from these finals, from the Western and Eastern Conference, we put them into their respective conference, and then they play a best of 3 to go ahead and move on to LAN.
I just want to make sure
The
I was
things is
proper.
just way more competitive, but Jackal is going to be banned along with Buck. So Azara is going to ban Buck twice.
Zara is based. They have a lot of Spanish players, don't they? It seemed that way.
Because you saw one guy with a Spanish accent?
No, I'm just saying from like the name and everything else.
I'm not sure.
Well, obviously they're playing in USN, so they're US based.
No. I mean, they can still be Hispanic, but Azara, I mean, it has a Hispanic twist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm part Puerto Rican, and I don't know if Azara is a Spanish word or not because I don't speak Spanish. So, I mean, we could ask him in an interview if they win.
Absolutely. I'm pretty sure a few of them are of Spanish lineage, 100%.
So,
because and the reason I'm talking about that is because Buck gets banned out a lot in like LATAM and a lot of like the southern area.
Mexico region.
Yeah, he gets banned out a lot. So that's why I think Buck keeps getting banned out. Not only because he's a fantastic operator here, but you usually see other things prioritized like Montang or stuff like that.
You're right.
Monty. Sorry, Chad. I know everyone hates it when I say
Montaigne.
Whatever. I don't care.
The G is silent.
I don't care. I'm not French.
But look at the bans so far. Jackal and Buck on attack, and then Echo and Maestro on defense. It's not often you see both of those hardcore anchor players banned, but JC already out the gates. He's going to be online, and the 6th pick by Albatross is going to be from Smoke to Valkyrie.
Oh.
That means that the opposing team cannot see that he chose Valkyrie instead.
Yeah, he got really bullied in the last game as well as Valkyrie, so we'll have to see if he can possibly find his footing here. But coming out of that last game where they're playing an opponent that I think is not going to be nearly as aggressive as Azara is going to be, I'm kind of fearing for him. I'm very fearful for what's about to happen.
Yeah. So with verticality, the name of the game, take a look at the operators that they chose to sell on defense. You're going to have Bdog on Doc, who we saw him be phenomenal on when he was on Parallax Gaming. Albatross on Valkyrie, so the intel is definitely going to be there with all 3 of those Valk cams. You saw one just get thrown into Aquarium, by the way. Thanks for catching that, Marciu. Jaeger's going to be the resident roamer, and Mozzie is going to be roaming as well. Mozzie, if he's going to be able to hack the drones, that's going to be 6 cameras that Bdog's Revenge Tour will have in their arsenal. But you cannot forget about Mute for stopping any type of droning or what may have it, anything electronic from working in that radius.
All right, well, starting things off from the eastern side of things on the map. Looks like it might be an east to west clear here for Azara Gaming. Actually, looks like they're going to be going for the exact same thing that they were going for earlier on in Coastline. Upside down rappel downstairs to see if anybody wants to rotate into delivery, and then take over Master as well as Guitar to try and get yourself into VIP. So, the exact same take as prior. So this is definitely how a lot of younger teams operate. Once they get one take down that works, well, they just stick to it.
Yeah. EOD popped off already, and Albatross is going to kill a member on Lion's team. So Pixelated is out the game. No more Twitch drones, and that F2 with the amazing rate of fire that she has is going to be gone. So JC with 2 more EODs in play is going to be crucial when it comes to finding out where players are on defense, especially those roamers. And Sonar is going to hold down this long angle. Boop knows exactly where he is, and he's going to attempt to peek it possibly. But with the audio cue coming from him hitting the barbed wire, Sonar, he's just waiting for the moment to go ahead and pounce on that attack.
Oh, some bullet. Oh, Albatross, very, very nice. He is trying to help out the Jaeger, but it's going to be all for naught here as Boop takes down Sonar. And that's what I was saying. I was very fearful here because Azura is a lot more aggressive than the BBC. Albatross falters off as well. So all of a sudden, all in Azura's hands. They've been very good with utility in the past, or at least in the past today. So we'll have to see if that can possibly continue. Stilio will be on Cool Vibe stairs, so they do still have defensive setups and, you know, battle stances all in motion here.
Yep, track singers are currently deployed to stop any type of rotation or flank, and Bdog is Doc. Is going to get a nice kill on Woofy. Woofy being out the game, I don't know if he used all of his track singers, but that's going to be helpful for any type of rotation. But Colossus is going to get a shutdown as well. EOD currently activated, and now we're looking at a 3v2 in favor of Bdog's Revenge Tour.
Yeah, they're trying to collapse an aquarium to get this default plant down now, but Bdog definitely going to be a massive detriment if he's not taken care of. ADS is going to eat one of the concussions. They don't know he's here yet. They'll definitely know he's here now, though, as he pre-fires with that MP5. He soon falters off. Going to eat a couple of bullets, but he does have the ability to stem himself back up, and he will do so as I talk about it. Nitro cell tape already ripped, so they won't hear it from the likes of Colossus. Couple bullets going to hit him right in the shoulder, but not going to be fatal just yet. All of the hot marks now coming out, though, from, I assume, a Valkyrie camera that has been placed. Nitro cell does eat one. Does he find the second? Yes, Colossus with the follow-up. Bdog's Revenge Tour finding their mark in the first round. Azara, though, starting things off correctly. They just need to get a little bit better at closing down on the site.
Colossus with the patience and the frags. Perfect recipe for success, and Bdog's Revenge Tour, they're going to be out on top. Now, we saw a lot of pings happening in that last interaction, and I'm going to go ahead and credit that to Valkyrie. I'm not sure if Mozzie was able to hack a drone and put it behind the opposition, but with the pings coming in to let him know exactly what was happening, and good enough. Even if he failed, Bdog was right there to swing out from behind bar to help him out as well. So, bravo. He's going to perform surgery on Doc once more on this round. And Albatross says, Mozzie, go ahead. Continue to pick him. But the 6th pick is going to be utilized for both teams. Lion is going to be put on the shelf along with Vigil. This time around, we're going to see Sledge on attack and Post on defense as we go to the first floor, which is kitchen and service.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Azara were also using quite a bit of Lion the last time they played Coastline, just so to see them switch off of it's very weird right now because they actually used it very well the last time. This time around, though, they're going to be going with the gridlock nomad setup, which is something we see quite often on this map because it eliminates roam game, especially when you're taking upstairs on this map, which they will be because they're going to be attacking kitchen. You can isolate out the staircases, make it to where it's extremely difficult to get up unless you want to dedicate everything except the kitchen sink in case of utility.
Yeah.
But for the Bdog Revenge Tour, though, I definitely like how they're running the Mute Mozzie combo. It seems to be affecting Azara in the proper ways that the defense wants because they really don't have all the information that is needed in order for them to take over site. And as we saw in the prior map, Azara definitely does not enjoy face-checking things
No.
as opposed to the team that they were playing. So,
Yeah, you're right. But Azara, they really didn't have too much of a warm-up against that last team that we saw them in. Pixelated, hopefully, they can stay alive long enough to put that F2 to great use. The shock drone in play is going to have to be mindful of pests being put out by Mozzie so his drone doesn't get hacked. Boops, if he takes a look to the right, you might see a player, but the peek is slowly coming. Oh my God, and the timing was so off. The peek happened, he didn't see him, and then he went right on his business going over the bar. Now, if this flank happens, that's going to be a big mishap on his end. But Bdog currently droned out. That was the player that was going for the peek. So now he's been called out, and the track stingers have been put in use. Make it 2 to stop any type of flank coming in on that kill.
I'm going to pour in the window between security as well as offices. I call it quad because there's 2 sets of windows there, but everyone calls it something different. JC inside of Sunrise now, though, as the Azura squad is barreling down onto site. They don't have any picks just yet, just quite a bit of damage done to Albatross. All the track stingers already down as well. Smoke now going off for Wolf. He's trying to get in towards the kitchen door. A couple more shots going to go into the leg of JC, but again, nothing to be fatal. They're going to have a rotation in now from the kitchen window as Pixelated gets onto site. Are just lying in wait. Wolfie will be the first one to finally find a frag. So he does see the foot, but he doesn't recognize it out. Pixelated, look right, my friend. Oh no, he's going to motion up on the hole. Can he find 2? He finds 1 to the second one, but no! He's going to win it out. Colossus with a headshot. Needs to be more aware of his surroundings, my friend, as JC barrels on down towards delivery here, but Colossus wins it out. No pulse rotating in now, though. Takes down Bdog. All of a sudden, we're in a 2v2 situation with only a minute remaining.
With the missed opportunity coming in play from Twitch, this is not going to help out his team as Azara Gaming now. They're going to be down 1v2 against 2 great intel operators. Now, with the peak, Sophia, she's going to win her first, unable to win her second. Bdog's Revenge Tour
That's how you
are
play
on their
that.
way to a 3-0 lead if they can keep this up. They're going to be up 2-0.
That's how you play that. That was perfectly played by
Oh my
Albatross.
gosh, that was great.
It might have looked like a bait, but it was just a very well-placed refrag. That's exactly how you want to handle a 2v1 situation. Play close to each other. When they take the initial gunfight with somebody else, you peek immediately, clean up the kill. All of a sudden, you have another round. So very well played by Bdog's Revenge Tour.
Here we are, round number 3. And Azara Gaming, we haven't seen much from their attack. Yeah, the track singers and the utility have been put to good use. But it's just missed opportunities.
They're a little
Pixelated right
scared to
there.
get onto site, I think, is their main thing.
But even when they got into sight, Pixelated, man. When he made that pick, when you were just yelling at him, hey, look right, look right. He looked right. He was able to get the first kill, and rather than continuing and trading to get another kill from one player to another with the spray transfer, he ran away and then challenged another fight head up in that doorway. But Pixelated, the player we're talking about, he's going to utilize his 6th pick to bring Ying on the board. We haven't seen a lot of Ying lately ever since her nerf. But her utility is amazing. Imagine a cluster of a lot of stun grenades. That's what she offers you, and she does not get affected by them at all. So utilizing her and Lion, that can be a formidable duo. If you use Lion's EOD while players are blinded, there's a great chance you're going to be able to spot him out because of the fact that they're running away to get in better positioning as the Candelas are activated in their vicinity. So this could be the combo that Azara Gaming needs to overcome Bdog's Revenge Tour. But whatever they bring, they're going to have to make sure it works because they're down 0-2, and to lose a 3rd in a row is going to hurt them a lot. But I love that Bdog. He's going to switch over to Legion to apply a lot of traps to stop attacks. And with this aggressive lineup that Azara currently has, this might work out in their favor. But no pulse. He's going to kick things off already with a kill.
That's very, very early as well, and that's on the Sonar, who we saw have such impactful rounds in the prior map on Clubhouse between BBC and Bdog Revenge Tour. But right now, he will be removed from the game already. We're going to have Ying in play, which is something that Veli was talking about a little bit earlier on, something we don't see too often now anymore. I mean, I really haven't casted Ying ever since the 6th Invitational, when we still had Hungry maining her quite often. But ever since that nerf that flipped her Candelas on their head and made it to where when you initially take them out, they're at the full timer for rolls, so you have to roll them the full 3 seconds, as opposed to where they used to go off instantaneously when you took them out of your pocket. It makes it a little bit more difficult for her to use, but you can always just dump all 3 of them on the floor and rush in behind them as well. But no pulse is going for the rush strat no matter what. Now all the Yings are coming in now, all the Candelas. Colossus, though, takes them down. Doesn't even matter. Albatross finds one. All of a sudden, we're back to even footing.
We heard a Candela go off and now an EOD. Unfortunately, Ying is out the game, but Lion and his utility is coming into play. A big fight happening in bar. Colossus is going to own it. Getting a double kill, knocking Wolfie out. So now, Zofia, Lion in play. Great operators, amazing utility on both ends. They have what it takes to overcome this number advantage that Bdog's Revenge Tour currently have. Oh, but with the late peak, Boop was able to go ahead and save his life. But with the rotation happening upstairs, I'm wondering how this flank is going to come into play currently. This Boop is now watching towards the stairs.
JC should know that he rotated over here because he heard him walking upstairs, sprinting upstairs through the floor. So he knows that he rotated to the other staircase or he's lying about upstairs. But now they're going to establish angles into blue. Only a minute left, so still plenty of time. If they do have a drone, it definitely help them out because they do have one EE1D still remaining on JC as they're trying to work their angles. Boop coming back through kitchen, but we already have Albatrosses rotated down from upstairs. Down cool vibes to hold down the kitchen door. Bdog's Revenge Tour, especially with the likes of Bdog still being alive as Legion, that's a massive deal. All these goo mines are going to be placed out. He can get a max of 8 of them as Boop falters off. It's going to be all left up to JC as they all know where he's trying to collapse in on. He's all by himself. He takes down Albatross, trying to bring this down to a 1v1. This V308 might help him out quite a bit, but that's the power of the goo mine. That's why Legion is such a detriment if he stays alive, and Bdog to finish things off.
I called it. The moment Bdog chose Legion with that aggressive lineup that Azara Gaming were bringing over to the fight, I knew that those traps were going to slow down players, and the kills for the last 3 kills were exactly what Bdog's Revenge Tour needed to know exactly where the fight was coming from. Yeah, bringing in Ying was a great idea, a great thought. But when you die early,
I didn't even hear the Candelas go off. I think they got ADS.
One went off.
One went off? Okay.
One went off. So they're going to leave Ying shelved, and we're going to see Capital in the game.
Yeah, they definitely need to shelf Ying. There's a reason that she's on the shelf.
Big reason.
You don't even see her inside of ranked games anymore.
Not at all. People used to pick her all the time.
Yeah, she was great. Dude, she used to be one of my favorite operators.
I mean, her gun used to shoot teddy bears at you, but she was great.
Dude, still the T95. I mean, has an okay rate of fire, good damage margin. But I mean, when people are stunned and can't see you, and you have a 95 round drum mag, yeah, it doesn't matter.
I love her shotgun.
Stop.
I ying and just run there.
Stop talking.
I love it, man. All right.
Oh. You can't love it.
Don't judge me.
If I don't like it, you can't love it.
I don't love it, though. I kind of like it.
It's okay good.
Yep.
It's okay good. Colossus, though, talking about okay, is doing fantastic.
Colossus
He's 1-1.
has been out of control.
I mean, he really popped off the first round. I mean, he's averaging 2 kills per round. Well, like 2 point, what would that be, like 2.25? Don't do math live, you know.
Yeah.
But he's averaging quite a few kills per round right now, which is fantastic. He's definitely putting his team in the right mindset with these early on picks, and specifically that C4 to commando kill that he got earlier on, where he threw the nitro cell, killed one that was planted, and then immediately got the SMG after. So I would say if he continues to fire on all cylinders, that Azara Gaming is going to be in a world of hurt, because right now their offensive side just cannot be put together.
I personally love how much dominance he had over in Bar by himself. The way he was able to get that double kill was beautiful. It was masterful. But no posts on the roof already is IQ. He's not going to have anybody in his sights in. With no Goo Mines currently in play because Legion wasn't chosen. Bdog brought out Dak instead. IQ, the only thing she really can see are just the pests. Yeah, she's going to see the ADSs and the mute jammers, but nothing significant. Nothing that's really a game changer, depending on the situation.
I'm getting the proper drone play in now, but obviously the Mute Mozzie combo is going to be a massive thorn in the side of that game, because obviously they steal drones as well as jam them to where they can't possibly work anymore unless you get rid of the jammer. That's a huge deal, because all of a sudden it makes it to where Azara has to face check a lot of stuff. They're currently doing so. Quick shots come through now, but Colossus is not going to make any contact with the man that's currently on Tarb's window. Oh, Estelio might be in some trouble here. Pre-fire comes through and Sledge will win it out. JC takes down Estelio, and that's to start things off once again.
Estelio, he had the heads up. He saw the wall coming down. He saw the barricade coming down. And he also saw the arm of the opponent. Unfortunately, his shots did not connect, and he wasn't able to get the kill. So Mute going down early, kind of a big blow. Yeah, you're going to lose a nitro cell in the process, but Mozzie and Valkyrie, they're going to have one on their end as well. But 3, definitely more than 2, is no post. He's trying to work up some type of action. He's making sure his presence is known, and with a player behind bar and another one in the hallway, he's hoping to get a kill. But getting a kill is going to be Albatross. Wolfie once again dying early.
That's a big deal as well, just due to the track stingers. We don't know if he used all of them either. We know he definitely got a handful of them down, but not of any importance. Boop got caught with his pants down. I don't know exactly what he was doing on Cool Vibes, but Pixelator will frag things back, so we're still on equal footing. So in order to find yet another, and all of a sudden we have Bdog's Revenge Tour in the lead, but JC to fire right back. Gets shot from underneath. Can he get the counter kill? He can. Albatross to eat the dirt. That's a triple kill for JC. Colossus all alone. If he needs to come alive, he needs to come alive right now, and he will do so. Makes it down to a 1 versus 1, but the diffuser is in the hands of Pixelated. The Capitao. Does he still have any of those crossbow bolts? He does. He has both sets, actually, which could help him out quite a bit. He can actually prevent both of the rotations that could possibly be taken with these fire bolts, and actually he's just going to lay them both in front so he can actually rotate in from couches. This is a huge deal. He has no nitro cell. All he has to do is wait for the plant sound and then rush him. Just crouch your way up. Does he think he's default, or does he think he's to the right? He's using his sound cue, but no! Oh my god! Pixelated! What a shot! Colossus! Good night, my friend. And that's going to be the first round for Azura.
What a nice fake out coming in from Pixelated. So obviously, whenever a plan is going down, especially in a 1v1 scenario, we call the default spot the place behind the bomb where you put down the diffuser.
It just depends on, it's the most planted spot on each site. Yeah.
So the thing is, that's the expected plant spot. So what he did is Capitao, he smoked out that area and also another spot that would stop him from seeing him planting behind billiards. So when he went towards the default spot, I'm saying that with my quote fingers, Capitao, he saw him, put down the diffuser.
He didn't even see him. I think he either heard him because Colossus sprinted.
Possibly.
Or somebody had a drone underneath one of the couches in an aquarium.
Colossus was crouch walking.
No, at the very end when you see him, like, when you see him off the diffuser, he sprinted out the smoke. Yeah. So one or two things happened. One, he got a sound cue, or 2, he got information off of a drone from one of his teammates.
Either way, they needed that.
Either way, great play. I was very scared for him because I thought he was going to plant default, but obviously we couldn't tell that till later because we were on Colossus. So, very intelligent play there by Pixelated.
Yeah, and Colossus, he uses Nitro Cell way too early as well.
Yeah.
If he held on to that and waited for the audio cue.
Well, even if he would have tossed it towards default, that wouldn't have killed Capitao. But he would have been able to identify that he wasn't there.
Which would have helped him out late game.
Yeah.
So, Hey, we live and we learn. But now 3-1 is going to be Bdog's Revenge Tour and Azara Gaming. Let's see if they can get a streak going on now. Able to win one round finally, and Valkyrie, she's going to have a Valcam place. Is that going to be too sneaky? Pretty obvious to see if you ever go on that balcony. But players coming out of ruins, let's see where the plan of attack will be.
All right, well,
I'm trying to see how many roamers there are, by the way. I believe there's one down low and the rest are up top. I'm not sure.
we're about to find out here in just a second because the drone game is about to come in, Veli. It's early on in the round. This is where your drone game, your information game means the most. You're trying to find picks, trying to find these early kills in order to propel your team towards victory. But they need to find their target first, Vel. That's what they need to do. And that's exactly what they're going to do. So we see the drones, the little roly-poly-olies, rolling around on the floor right now. Did end up getting rid of one of them because Colossus got one of them caught with a pest. So are going to lose one pretty early on here. A random frag grenade now, though, from JC. I don't know exactly why he's just wasting frag grenades on the roof. I mean, I understand he's trying to go for a kill. And, hey, good map knowledge for you. You recognize out that somebody usually lays in behind that bomb chassis, but it's not going to happen for you this time.
Yeah, so being shaken but not stirred from that sound distraction.
Oh.
Wait.
That's
why?
Not proper utility.
Wait. Boop, go pick that back. Why?
No, not even for Boop. It's not.
No, I'm saying like, okay, if you see that, they're just.
No, okay, so.
I don't understand that.
Pulse should not put an air jab there. And the reasoning is if anybody hops out that window up top, like it's not going to do anything for them anyways. Because it's not it doesn't knock them out of the air. No one's going to hop from that window. That doesn't happen really ever. You're worried about somebody hopping down from below, but they don't even have to hop out the window to get to you. They just peek the window and look up. So that's just not a very good use for an air jab. We are going to have some very good use of the window, though, as Pixelated finds the first kill, but it's going to immediately get refragged by Astilio.
Yeah, so with this stronghold coming up from behind bar, let's see if Colossus can make it happen once more. Sonar is going to be his duo in this encounter, and Estelilo is going to be in perfect positioning and to try to make a flank happen, but Woofy is going to notice him and take him out, put him on the sidelines. No post, picking up a kill on Sonar too, shutting him down as Sonar. It seemed like he woke up last game, but got shut down early again. But in the 1v2, Mozzie is going to be able to connect the shots. Woofy is going to shut him down too, and the plant is currently going down. It's going to get stopped momentarily due to the Nitro cell. Azara Gaming picks up 2 in a row. There was a lot to go on right there and a lot to process. A lot of variables were involved. But I'm just happy Azara Gaming won that. That was an interesting push.
They finally got some intel on site. That's really what happened there. They played it out properly. They were able to get drones in, drone out hookah, and get the early picks that they really, really needed. And honestly, you have to blame a little bit of Bdog's Revenge Tour on a couple of those kills. For instance, like the rotation down to Mudroom that's attached to Sunrise. It's that little pool like area that you walk out to see the staircase. Anyways, getting to the actual point. He rotates in there, and Thatcher's also inside of Sunrise, but he just doesn't identify that Thatcher's inside of Sunrise, and he just shoots him in the back of the head. You know, so some kills coming through that really shouldn't be happening. But nonetheless, Azara now coming back, and we could possibly be at a tied game going into the split.
And the real unfortunate thing was when Mozzie challenged the 1v2 whenever they were stepping inside of hookah, Jaeger wasn't there to help him out. That's when you needed that crossfire to go ahead and secure those kills. So hopefully they can correct that next time around, and we're going to see Kitchen and Service. A lot of self-destruction is going to be involved in this setup, especially on attack. If they brought Sledge because Buck was banned, but Sledge can still put in a lot of work, especially with all of the utility he brings. And speaking of utility, take a look at Gridlock and also Capital being on the board. Nomad, hopefully the placements from the air jabs are going to be solid this time. And Azara Gaming, they can tie it up before halftime. That's what we all want to see. And it might happen. Bdog's Revenge Tour, they cannot lose grip of this game yet.
We're going to have Bdog in a very aggressive peek, but he hears the drone, and he senses the danger, so he's immediately going to rotate out. Very smart, because Boop definitely would have removed his head for him right there. And, you know, it might be very late for us and, you know, kind of later for everyone at home right now in the States, but I don't think decapitation is ever on the menu.
Most definitely not. Pixelated is just going to let her rip.
He's pre-firing right through the blue wall, trying to catch anybody on rotation. He's not going to find much, but you definitely have enough bullets in the M249 to really not have to worry too much about it.
Pixelated has to make sure that no peek is going to be engaged, and yes, you have to get rid of that default cam. But with some drone work, Hopefully, he stays alive to utilize those fire boats as they get into sight. And with the site being kitchen and surface, those fire boats are going to be better than ever. Kitchen is such a small area, and it's so easily to draw them out of where you need to be to make that push. So, staying alive has to be the first thing on his mind. But JC is in a very scary spot, and with the run out and the engagement, JC is going to connect Colossus with the giant choke. Great job by JC.
Oh, Colossus. Nobody. That was just not the play. That was not the play at all. That's a
what was happening?
Skill. That's no more cardiac sensor. They can do all the vertical pressure they can possibly want to do, even though Azara's not doing it. Oh my God. I thought that was a kill from Boop there for just a second, but no, it's JC. Pixelated attack on. All of a sudden, it's all up to Bdog and Albatross. Boop takes down one. He knows that Bdog, he actually hears him running above. Yes, he should be able to identify that out now as Bdog did see a barrel, but everyone's on site now. 1 versus 5. He is Dog. Does still have 10 pistols, but as I told you, Boop heard him run upstairs. He knows exactly where this man wants to try and challenge from. You're going to see him drop here in just a second, more than likely. He will get a free kill inside of blue, but Boop lining the weights here. Bdog has to drop off. This should be just a free kill for Boop. He sees him, challenges, but actually it's going to be a dance in between these two. He's going to hear him drop off as well. There's a 3 armor, challenging with a pistol. Quick shots. He's going to knife him. Nope. Boop just going to finish it off with a rifle. And Azara Gaming going to tie things up. You thought this was going to be a stomp there for just a second, Valley. I could tell it. I could tell it in your eyes.
Not at all.
We're bringing it back.
Azara Gaming making it happen. So, Stokes' prediction, my prediction so far, both of us are right. Tied game. You'll love to see it. Bdog's Revenge Tour.
What?
Now on attack.
Yeah.
Not going to be as easy.
No.
So, with them giving up so many rounds to Azara Gaming when they were on attack, I mean, that's a big oof. So, Azara can split it. How are Bdog on this side? Hey, we'll find out.
That's the thing. You know, we already saw Azara Gaming on this map, and they did very good on defense. You know what I mean? Like, they had a very aggressive smoke. They had some good setups. We obviously saw some fantastic play from Wolfie inside of Hookah. Inside of Hookah. Yeah, pixelated. That's what I was saying. He's a very aggressive smoke. I like his play style because he plays with information, but he's not scared to take a gunfight just because he's smoking. That's exactly how you have to be with that, as that operator. You know, you can't just always just lie there and just wait with your utility. If you use your utility correctly, you have to use it for proper things. You know, it's not always just, hey, I have to try and guard this utility with my life until the last 30 seconds when it's useful. No, you know, if you can kill Montang or somebody of importance early on, all because you use your smokes, man.
But it could also be a double-edged sword. You can be aggressive, but not way too aggressive.
Well, yeah, of course, there's aggression, but then there's dumb aggression.
So he got lucky last time around because he went against players that weren't as good as anybody on Bdog's Revenge Tour. So if he starts to peek these fights, especially through the railings on the floor, again, whenever he's fighting players from above, there's a huge chance that one of these guys can clap him back. So you're going to have to be careful. Yes, be aggressive. Don't be too aggressive. If it works out, go ahead, make that rotate, and live to see another day. Because those toxic babes are going to be big when it comes to planting out and shutting off small areas from the attackers. So with the action phase currently underway, we've seen a huge streak coming in from Azara Gaming. They should be able to continue it. Starting off on defense, we have traps, we have Mozzie, smoke, definitely, and Doc. I want to see how Doc is going to perform. We saw Bdog on Doc where he was overly aggressive. That playstyle might be similar.
Well, it didn't even get them a pick. You know, like this. It did not even get them a pick. Wolfie's going to get a pick. It's going to be on a sonar, and that's the person you need to shut down. We saw how great he performed the last matchup. This time around, though, he's been shut down quite a few times by the likes of Azara Gaming. Yeah. They kind of just have his mark. They have his number, Valley.
They have his number. You're right. And you know what? Sonar is one of the big reasons why I chose Bdog's Revenge Tour. But he's letting me down in the EOD. Surely is going to let this team down unless people stay around their spots, which is what they did exactly. A little bit of pre-fire coming in towards Billiards, and we see that there's one in Aquarium. That's going to be JC.
He shoots, he scores.
Oh, that's going to tag another drone. Yep, he shoots, he scores. Got another one. Mozzie's actually got 2 drones right now, so that's already 2 drones off the deck for Bdogs, and that's quite a bit of utility. That's most of their information on offense. I mean, all they have really is Lion, but again, Lion's EE1D is only as good as the information it is, truly, because if you're able to identify where someone is with a drone, then pop it, you have almost a guaranteed one inside of a gunfight. But if you're just popping them to try and make people stand still while you're getting aggressive with no information, you're still probably going to lose the gunfight because you don't know where anybody is. That's why, especially in this instance where a lot of Mozzie has been being played, where drones are getting stolen, Dokube's almost a better operator because you can actually just use the sound cues.
100%.
You know, like Mute obviously still counters her, but you're going to be able to catch out a lot of roamers earlier on.
Plus, with Dokube, you bring a lot more utility in the mix, and you can have cameras, but the second EOD has been in play, and still, it hasn't done a lot for this team.
Wolf, get him,
Wolf
Wolfie.
wants this.
Get him, Wolfie.
Like, he pings it, he's like, watch this.
He's got the prone angle, quick shot.
Okay.
Yep, Estelio going to peek with no info, gets caught out, but Bdog going to be pre-firing over to the kitchen wall. Take him down as well. Not even just yet, but the two big picks had to happen, and they got exactly who they needed. Lion as well as Zofia off the boards. Now Azara Gaming can just play safely on site. They still have Bdog to worry about. He's got that F2. Does he know that someone's directly above him, though? It does appear that he does. As he will set a Claymore down just in case they do try and drop that hatch, but JC's already fled the area.
So, Claymore set, 30 seconds left to go. Tied game. Who's going to be the first to reach out to the fourth round? Toxic Babe currently in use and no post is going to get the best of Albatross. 4v2 now. So with just Gridlock and Twitch, can Bdog and his teammate make it happen? No, Bdog can't. He gets taken out of the equation fast. But with the shotgun play, Pixelated, it's going to be the man with the plan. Getting the nice double. Shut out that round. Bdog's revenge tour. Unable to take that out.
Azara's defense is just very well put together, is really what it is. The roam game's been working out very well for them, especially with Mozzie being able to pick up drones earlier on. Bdog just really don't know what they want to focus on. They don't have a focal point, and they really need to find that. Do you want to clear roamers? Okay. Do you want to clear top floor?
They're all on the same page.
They're just all across the entire map doing whatever they want to do, and you can't do that.
You know what it's like? Whenever the EOD was utilized by Lion, it really wasn't at the right time. They're not pushing sight. They're not, collectively pushing towards a roamer. It was just used, and they were.
Oh, we're going to ACOG Brothers. Okay.
Okay. Spawn Peak Central.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, the main issue for the Bdog's Revenge Tour right now is they're bringing a lot of utility in order to prevent this roam game. At this point, they're going to be bringing the Nomad as well as the Gridlock, bringing IQ in case they want to play a Pulse as well, which we saw JC play a lot of the last time they were here. But the issue is now is you have to get in the building for that to be effective.
Yes.
They really haven't been able to get in the building to make that effective. So we'll see if they can try and change things up this time. But we saw Sonar light up the world last time. I'm going to continue to make this a point. But right now, 3-7, not really able to find any of his points that he's been wanting to push.
Say how you really feel about it.
It's just... It's disappointing. It's really what it is. They just
He can do better.
He can do better. Well, the whole team can do better. That's the reason that he's dying, is because he doesn't have any information. They don't have any info on literally anyone or what they're doing on defense.
Yeah. Lion was brought in as a crutch, and the default
all of these
one by one going out. Take a look at the shield. Yeah, Doc and Rook. Rook is definitely going to challenge anybody that comes through this, and take a look at the long line of sight.
That's
the
ACOGs.
pixel peek coming in from Doc. Yeah, that's why you got to love the ACOGs.
Attackers drop
Yes,
the
indeed.
diffuser.
So, as we continue to spiral down this last game here, folks, just want to point out that this is still, we are still getting a lot of younger teams.
Yeah.
Excuse me as I stutter all over my words. And I really like that. I really like that we're still being able to see a lot of younger teams inside of the States to be able to perform and, get up on the stream. It's been awesome to really see, Like, as much as I love casting pro play and I love, delving into the highest percentile of competitive play inside of this game and talking about, the most strategic things and yada, 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 I like to sometimes, just have a calm time where we're able to just sit down, discuss what operators do and, what the importance of doing certain things inside of comp is. It's very nice.
And the difference in strategy between these teams are amazing because you always get something different.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You see teams who are like, oh, like I'm starting to see more veteran style of play inside of this. Whereas you see some teams that just have no comms and throw some at the wall and hope it sticks.
You know what it is, Sam?
What's up?
USN is just that spice of life.
It is that spice of life.
Inside of NA.
It is.
You don't get this, and you really don't get a lot of Tier 2 and Tier 3 teams against these professional teams, where we've seen the lower level teams win some of these matchups.
Look at that drone work. Bravo, can he get the kill? He does have the diffuser as well down here. Pixelated stuck between a rock and a hard place. He does have some possible helpers, though. Could get some assistance from the Legion inside of couches. Another drone going to get destroyed as Pulse will finally falter off. It's going to be the Legion. Not too early on, though, so a lot of those goo mines are going to still exist on the field as Dog will now falter off as well. Bdog going to be the deliverer of that bullet to the head of Wolfie. 46 seconds now, though, as the vertical play is starting to ensue.
With the droning currently happening, we knew Bdog was going to get mixed out of the equation. But Boops is going to go right where his teammate died, and he's going to get revenge. Double headshot coming in from Azara Gaming. Now the odds are currently evened, but Pixelated. He's been on fire lately, but in another gunfight. Esalilo is going to call that off. A double kill coming on his end. Now, 18 seconds left to go. JC wins a straight up fight.
15 seconds to go.
And who's going to be the better duo out of these four? The plant is currently gone down, so the retake has to happen.
Oh, air jabs now coming in. JC to challenge. Can he find the gridlock? No, it's going to be Boop to do so. They still have to worry about the vertical pressure, though. Did they hear Astilio? He can't even see the diffuser. Astilio, why'd you run upstairs? You're going to have to try and hop it through the window. They're going to be able to recognize it out. Can you kill him? No, you can't. Both flying back and forth. RX, no! The RX doesn't have enough bullets in the mag. If he had the AK, he would have been able to find him, but he shot right over JC's head and belly.
What a... Chat, can we get a oof? Can we get a oof?
F in the chat for our fallen comrades.
That was
rough.
That was heartbreaking.
Don't go upstairs when the place where you planted it was actually the balcony.
That gun has such a small clip compared to
Yeah, well,
others.
I mean, the main issue there is that his map awareness just wasn't there.
But if he hit the shot, we would have crowned him as a genius.
No, I still wouldn't have crowned him as a genius because he went upstairs when there's no vertical pressure to be had except to try and hold down Sunrise.
Yeah.
But he didn't even catch them on rotation. They were already in the site, and he's like, oh, crap, got to get downstairs. And it just didn't work out for him.
I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not going to say you're wrong because there's different ways that he could have encountered that.
Absolutely.
But the one good thing about what he did was no one expected that jump out. And if he was flawless with the execution, he shot in the right area. He knew exactly where the
He's
guy
still a
was.
defender outside, and you still have one other guy to worry about.
But you get that kill, and you have the one-on-one.
Yeah, but there's still plenty of time for you to defuse, and you're stuck outside with a constant beat on your location.
But then the other guy has pressure as well.
Or excuse me, he's on offense. What am
He's
I
on,
talking?
he was on offense.
I apologize on that.
No,
Wow.
yeah. So when he jumped out, it
that was
like,
showing the rust right there, wasn't it?
No, it's not. It happened. No, but I really thought it was genius. If he landed that shot, I would have went crazy. But it was just unfortunate that his magazine was not that big.
He just didn't aim low enough.
He didn't aim well enough. But he shot in the right general direction. It's kind of like when we saw Merc in the last pro play day in Garage, where he outlined the entire player with the out of 5.56. The same thing happened now. He outlined the player trying to get the counter defuse. And unfortunately, Lady Luck didn't bless him. The site currently going to hookah and billiards. We have some traps in play thanks to No Pulse. No Pulse's roamer has been pretty fantastic.
He's been doing a very good job with the Legion play. We're already going to have smoke droned out.
Yeah, Pixelate is going to get caught out immediately.
A little bit of damage dealt to him as well, so somebody definitely shot him through the blue window, making the rotation now for Hookah from the Cool Vibe stairs. A little bit of castle barricade action as well, which is something we don't see too often at this level of play. Castle, very impressive operator. He has bulletproof barricades that he can put up on doors, and they're mainly used to shut down channels of sight that are routinely used in order to make it to where you can hold down rotations in between sites or just long angles that you can get early picks on. Bdog going to pre-fire, but he's not going to find too much on the other end. He will find Wolfie. Wolfie's going to be dealt quite a bit of damage, but not enough to be fatal.
All right. Behind bar, Doc. Offering some gunplay. He's going to get bodied. I was wondering where that was from, but that was from the upside-down Nomad. Esalilo is going to take care of business. But Pixelated is going to get the refrag.
He's not aware. He's not aware of
no.
Cool Vibes. They have no barb or anything. You guys got to dedicate utility, but it's going to be another refrag.
What is happening?
Boop takes down Sonar, and we're still practically on even footing. Everyone's still outside the building. JC rotating downstairs now, no. But obviously they've had air jabs. This could be so very dangerous to go for. He's waiting. Boop! He takes down Bravo. That's a huge pick. That's going to be the Twitch. All of a sudden things get a whole hell of a lot easier. Shoot him through the floor. He's getting his hands. You got to aim a little bit higher, JC. Oh, no, my friend. Just impact it. Just impact it. You still had one, my friend. You still had one, and you didn't use it. And all of a sudden, we're going to have Bdog's revenge tour finding the next round, unless we have some heroics here by JC.
Oh, JC, all alone as Castle. And with the impact frag that he should have used
He's got to be
earlier,
hurting, man.
he wasted it. he wasted it. But you know what? Not all is lost. In 1v2, hopefully they don't go on repel and get a great angle, because once they do, it's going to be really hard to retake it. Now, he has to act. There's no time in waiting. You cannot wait to size up your opponents. He peeks, he dies. Bdog's revenge wins round number 9.
Got very lucky that he did not impact that floor.
Oh, the players on repel were just killing it that game.
They got very lucky he did not impact that floor. If he impacts that floor, that is definitely going to be an Azara round.
Oh, the timing was so off. He was aiming at his hands. I don't know if he was able to connect, and the round was lost before you know it. But Azara Gaming, they had such a good lead. But let's see if they can hold on to this right now. Up by 1. It's going to be up to Bdog's Revenge Tour, IQ and Play, along with Twitch, Capital, Nomad, and Zofia. Quiet game from Sonar, and Sonar is going to have the objective. Okay.
All right.
As Zofia. Zofia is the objective player right now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
All right, well,
attackers.
we are going to have No Pulse rotate over to Vigil, which we haven't seen any play from yet today.
Attackers
Vigil, a very
protect the
creative
location of
operator in the
bombs.
proper hands. He has an ERC-7 backpack that makes it to where he cannot be seen by drones when it is activated. But obviously, he still makes noise, unlike his counterpart, Nook, on the offense, who does not make noise when her threat detection, I can't remember the exact name of her utility, because she's not in competitive, well, she is in competitive play, but I haven't had a caster yet. So
It's fine. Who are you talking about again?
huh? Oh, I was talking about our good friend No Pulse.
No
5
Pulse?
seconds to go.
He's on...
Vigil.
Oh, Vigil. Yeah. What about Vigil?
I was talking about how he can't be seen by
Attackers
drones.
are heading out to
Oh, yeah.
defuse a bomb.
Wait,
Are you
what's
okay?
going on?
I was just talking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he can't be... I thought you was asking
was
a question
doing
the
my
way you said it.
job.
I'm
What?
sorry, Stokes. But already, how do you get a nitro cell kill in the first 10 seconds of the game?
You throw it out a window? I don't know.
The
I
attackers bomb
don't
diffuser
know where he
package
killed him at. I'm
Yeah.
going to assume, nope, he didn't run out. I thought he ran out guitar.
Oh, and that was Capital.
ooh,
That's
where? None of these windows are open, and there's no way you could have possibly have barricaded it up fast enough. Huh. Well,
Okay.
nevertheless, very creative usage of utility there. Wherever he got that kill, we'll have to ask him in the post-game interview. They're going to win it. Ha ha.
We'll see. We'll see. Still a close game. And even though Bdog's Revenge Tour, they're going to be down 1 player with this Capital, they can overcome this. I'm going to need Sonar to pick it up. If you're on my girl Zofia, you got to do work. So, you're going to have Jaeger all alone. And it's going to be up to him to get a really big flank. And JC, he's going to go ahead and capture that. Great job by him. So 2 players already down for Bdog's Revenge Tour. And no, before we get down to a minute, looking at a 5v3. Oh, but losing a fight, JC's going to get the triple.
He's running amok.
All 3 kills so far.
They know exactly where he is, too. Boop going to do quite a bit of damage to Sonar, who has not been able to find anything this game so far. Over inside of Guitar, but JC is going to rotate off, and he's just been so impactful inside of this round. This is definitely going to push them to the utter limits. Bdog's Revenge Tour, after getting ran through the grinder that is JC, trying to battle back in round 10. Sonar, again, quite a bit of damage done to him, but it's going to be really up to Albatross to try and find these picks. They need to hurry things up as well. Only 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Do they have any drones? That's the big deal here. They need drones in order to accomplish what needs to be done. They need information, folks. Information is king in this game. When you have none of it, you have to peek in the lines of sight that you don't even know are established, and you're more than likely going to die in the process.
Sonar working on that door barricade, and he's going to get the kill. He got rewarded with the aggressive peek. Pixelated, who is Smoke, is now currently out, but Boops. Oh, Sonar getting the double.
Oh, he got tagged up a little bit more, too. He's down to truly 1 HP at this point. Anything kills him. Impact roll out, but Sonar's going to dodge it. The Pokeball does not make its mark. No capture of the Zofia yet today. Going to pre-fire Albatross as he comes through the window. Albatross, what are you doing? You're getting aggressive. Sonar's trying to bring it back, but you can't possibly do it. It's a 1 versus 3. Sonar not very much held. No Pulse going to deliver the bullet, and it's going to be Azar.
Why did he
in that round 6?
Why did he?
I don't know why he just hopped into the window. It was not a good play.
Sonar was making it happen.
Yeah, he was.
Sonar was getting loose.
If anything, Albatross should have just flanked. He should have went to like blacktop from roof,
Something.
and then flanked down into kitchen door or something like that.
At least go up top and be annoying.
Yeah.
Go low. I
Yeah,
mean, hatches were open.
Yeah, it was not the play to just jump in a kitchen window.
Oh, match point, Stokes.
Yeah,
Azara Gaming.
I love being right.
1 more round. Okay, so you're saying that now. You're saying that now.
Yeah.
Sam, if this comeback happens,
Yeah.
that's going to be wild. But
Yeah, and you're never going to let me live it down, but I'm telling you right now, the boys got it.
You know, I'm just
We're putting JC back on Dog, dude. It's over.
I'm just happy we're getting a great game.
Me too.
We're getting such a great game.
I'm just happy that, chat's happy that my casting doesn't suck when I come back and I'm still rusty.
No. So this is it. Bdog's Revenge Tour. Be perfect, or you're out of here. This is it. The finals. You worked so hard week in and week out to make it to this point, and losing now isn't on your plans. You're going to have to win 2 straight first in order to take it to overtime. Once you take it to overtime, it's going to be a best of 3.
No. It's done here.
Oh, no, I'm saying, though.
It's done here.
Oh, you're that confident.
Oh, yeah.
You guys should have seen it.
Absolutely.
So Stokes just pivoted in his chair and just like, found a little attitude. Like, yeah Azara got this.
Hey, you know what? I'm feeling myself. Azara's
doing
feeling
well.
themselves.
They should win.
They're proud of their play. I'm proud of my casting for the day. It's my first cast back in a long time, so I'm happy I'm not nearly as rusty.
Oh,
It's good stuff.
Sam is always good at times talking.
You don't know that.
It's a good times talking to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, late reinforcements currently coming out by Doc, and the defense should be currently set. It's now the attacking team. The game is going to be in their hands. Already on rappel, we're going to see players on top of balcony, and when it comes to attacking this site, work your way from the top to bottom. Verticality, always an option, but with Sledge not in play, things get more interesting. So then you're going to have to question, do we have breaching charges? On Twitch, no,
I love how you
brought a
said
Claymore.
Do we have breaching?
Because I was looking, I was seeing how many breaching charges they could have in total, but they're not.
They can have quite a few. They can have IQ, they can have Twitch, they can have Nomad, they can have Zofia. So they could have possibly, everyone has 3 of them.
But Twitch has none so far.
Yeah, so 3 times 4, 12. They got 12 breaching charges.
They didn't prep for it. Oof.
But that's going to be a Claymore on Bdog instead of breaching charges, so don't have to worry about that one. Seems like it's going to be the same exact attack that messed them up the last time on this exact same site, where he saw it, a pre-fire through the wall that could not possibly hit its mark, and all of a sudden Azara Gaming went into the lead off of that. But we're back at double bar now. Halfway through the round, plenty of soft destruction going on upstairs, but no picks just yet. Only damage done to Pixelated, and as soon as I say that, Wolfie's finally going to get hit with some bullets, as Acilio will find the first frag. Plenty of air jabs down already, so no one's probably going to be able to get upstairs to try and hold things down. Pixelated still playing close on the wall, which is really the only safe haven up here, but no, he's going to get shot from, I actually have no idea where. Pulse able to find a frag, but it's going to be a rotate upstairs to finally make his mark. Boop and JC, the last 2 remaining here. Double VAR, a very difficult site to get correct, especially with this amount of vertical pressure, but they could always bring it back. Drone's now coming in. It will be able to mark down JC. He's actually going to sit on the drone hold still, which is very, very dangerous. Nope, rotates back into office. Tries to play this a little bit safer, but it appears that Bdog's Revenge Tour is now stalling out just a little bit. This could get them into some trouble.
Stokes counted him out, but they're definitely not going down without a fight.
Oh, especially after that.
A fight on Cool Vibes, and Albatross is going to pick up the
especially
shovel.
after that.
Bdog's Revenge. Don't call it a comeback. They're going to win round number 11. 1 round away from tying things up now. As Stokes shakes his head, these guys are ready to take it down to the wire.
Boop was not aware of what was going on around him.
Hey,
if
it happens.
Boop comes alive right there, man, very dangerous.
If.
They're going to keep saying that, but they can actually go back to a good site now.
If I had the right answer on the test, I would have passed it. I mean, there's always an if. But you know what happened? Facts. And you know what's also a fact? Bdog's Revenge Tour. We're taking this to overtime, Stokes.
Well, what happens if you lose right here and you're wrong?
My predictions suck.
Oh, my God. All right, well, there's still that, All right, well.
I want to see JC on Mozzie. JC on Mozzie is definitely the play.
He's dangerous.
JC is, to me, the scariest player on this roster.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Attackers need to
I'm just trying to have you make some discussion here.
No. This is going down. Bdog's Revenge Tour. They're not done yet. Bdog knows what he's doing. And even though he's on top.
Bdog's 5-8.
But you know what? Doesn't matter.
This man is Steve Nash right now. See those assists? He's Steve Nash. He's the Steve Nash of his own team.
Hey, and Amari Stoudemire, a.k.a. Albatross, is making it happen. So Albatross on top, picking up the assists, and this is beautiful. Go to overtime.
How many old basketball
overtime.
references can we possibly make?
I could do a lot of half family in the NBA.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Oh my god.
Insertion.
Half of chat was probably just like, who is Steve Nash? Like,
If you ask that question, I'm gonna hope you're not American.
one of the most sauce and white dudes of all time. Like,
Nash was disgusting back in the
yeah,
day.
he was.
My favorite point guard of all time.
Yeah.
Take a look at JC's positioning. Over in the whole service area, right in front of the bathroom. He's going to be ready. He has pests set out all around the first floor. So
That's the beauty of Mozzie. You're basically a one-man army on defense.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, you're so effective even far away from the site, and you're able to hack drones away from you to not only help you out, but your teammates. And if the attackers don't realize that, hey, that's not my drone, that's the opposing drone, that's so much intel you can creep up on them.
Absolutely. You don't have to use yokais as, makeshift drones anymore. You just have an actual drone that you just steal from the offense. And anything that you're stealing or causing a detriment towards the offense is something that you want to do on the defense. Damage, preventing them from doing what they want to do. That's the name of the game of defense of Rainbow Six Siege. You're just trying to stop them from being comfortable.
I think Mozzie is the perfect defender. But Albatross can be the perfect
That's
player.
huge. It's pixelated.
Albatross making my prediction come true, 1 kill at a time. He was hot the last round, and this round he's going to start the party, getting a nice kill on the smoke player.
What are you doing, buddy?
And with
Pixelated, why are you so far up?
Hey, don't question it. But with the flank, JC is going to shut down Estelilo. Great answer back. It could possibly be the last round of the game.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very close as Wolfie finds the kill onto Albatross. He's going to be shut down, which means, you guessed it, I'm going to be standing up for the rest of this right here, Valley. That's what this is going to be. We're going to be standing up for the rest of this. They do have diffuser, though, as Colossus rotates in. So also worry about JC down low, though, if he does try and put this diffuser down. A natural soak could always spell disaster. Drone coming in now, though, he recognizes out that Jaeger is top of cool vibes, and possibly yet another one that's playing in towards Vase, as Bdog pre-fires through with the F2. Initial shots now, Wolfie to find his mark, no pulse to capitalize. It's all down to Colossus, as Stokes might be right, but Bdog with a Claymore. Colossus finds another one. It's a 1 versus 2. The Nitro so can't find its mark either. He is going to have the vertical angles now, though, as Colossus motions in. He has to find Wolfie on couches. Does he find the flick? He does! And Azara Gaming is going to win in the 12th round, as Stokes is yet correct again.
Man, I called it the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Chat is my witness. Chat. Say that Veli predicted Azara to win.
You didn't predict anything.
I did.
I'll go back
Clear
and
as
clip
day.
it.
Clear
You
as
know I
day.
will.
I'm never wrong.
Yeah, okay.
I called it.
All right. I'm sure that what the ESL social team's going to do with the meme.
Shut up.
You know what's going to happen.
When I
can
woke
predict it.
up, I said, man.
You love being wrong today? Is that what you said?
Great day for Azara Gaming.
Did you just...
I said, this is a great day for Azara Gaming to win it all.
Did you wake up, you just, took that first morning breath and
that
said,
stretch.
this is a great day to be wrong.
Azara Gaming. Brushing my teeth, looking in the mirror. Man, JC, he's such a fracker.
Yeah, man.
But that's it. Azara.gg. They're going to run away with it. We saw them last week. Yes, they failed. But by correcting their mistakes, they're going to be your champions tonight. So kudos to everybody on this roster. Boom. JC. No Post. You name them all. They're champions tonight.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll have to see if they can possibly win through to actually go to the LAN in the closed qualifier, the conference final. But as of right now, fantastic play. And you thought initially that they were not going to be able to stand up to the Bdog Revenge Tour.
Okay,
Revenge Tour has been stunted.
Yeah.
It has been stunted. Doesn't mean it's over.
Be honest. When he started to clutch out this last round.
Oh, no, there's no way he's getting...
Did you get a little bit...
Nah.
Okay, 1v4, and then he gets those smooth 2 kills.
He didn't get the 2 kills.
Oh, yeah, the Claymore. Yeah, one was Claymore. Okay, so when he got that 1 kill and his teammate got the other,
Yeah.
you were like, oh, man, he could possibly do this.
From where the positioning was for the defense, I knew they still had it. They played it properly, and they played it to a T. That's fun.
True. Okay, this was a question.
Yeah, I don't know. Colossus, go
what
back
are you
inside.
doing?
What are you doing?
Why?
That was just silly.
Can I blame the loss on Colossus?
Oh, absolutely.
For my prediction?
Yeah.
So my prediction didn't come true because Colossus did a long-range run out with Post.
Yeah,
It's
it's all his fault. He should probably get better at the video game, honestly. You ever think about that? You ever think about just getting better at the game?
Get good, kid.
Just get good.
But great effort from both teams. Man.
Oh, yeah,
Revenge
absolutely.
Tour. The Revenge Tour was canceled today, and hopefully
Recovered their diffuser.
it works. next
You
time
can also
around.
blame Albatross for that. Why are you just running through the window? What are you doing?
Okay, yeah, when Sonar worked so hard. So it was unfortunate because Sonar was having a slow game. And then Sonar got those 2 kills, and next thing you know, he's like, hey, he busted through that window like he was the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah.
Why? Sonar's like, yo, chill. I got this.
Yeah, he got the 2K. I'm like, okay.
He's like, no, hold my beer.
Yeah, he's like, all right, kid, step out of the way. Like,
jumps through window
Yeah.
with no intel, no droning.
oh my gosh,
Unacceptable.
that's not what you do.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, it's not what you do.
Azara.
But hey,
You win.
you
And
know what we got going?
you have an interview.
We got an interview going. So why don't you jump right into
into
that,
it.
my friend?
I wonder who it is. K-Wolf55. What's up, man? How you doing? I was
What's
like,
up,
wait,
Billy?
you weren't playing. Who are you?
Yeah, I'm the coach.
You were the coach? So, obviously, you were watching the game live, correct?
Oh, yes.
So, it was a really close game, and you guys started off really slow. What changed to make that comeback happen? You guys were down 0-2 at first, and it looked like the game was out of your hands.
It was 0-3, actually.
0-3.
And we came back. We took a deep breath. We realized that what they were going to do each round, they're just going to peek us, and we just said, hey, man, we're the better players. We're the better gunners. We're just going to win our ones, and we're gonna get this dub.
All
That's
right.
what happened.
I love hearing that. So my personal favorite on your team was JC. He had phenomenal plays, and especially as a roamer on Mozzie. Roam presence was amazing on your side. If you had to get a shout out to any of your players out there, who would it be and why?
I would say JC's the backbone, but Pixelated is the heart, man. Pixelated,
Yeah.
he talks so much smack, but he plays so well, and he does a great job of what he does. We're all proud of him. He's a great guy that we just picked up probably about 3 weeks ago,
Yeah.
and
Really?
we're happy to have the team. Yeah.
All right. And speaking of Pixelated, have you ever seen a smoke as aggressive as him? That was crazy.
That's the whole point, Belly. That's the whole point. You're going to come at that, you're going to come in sight, you're going to get slapped. That's how it's going to happen.
There it goes. So, you know what? Stokes predicted you guys were going to win. I low-key voted for you guys, too. But to the fans, to the chat, to the viewers, whatever you have to say, go ahead and say your final words of the night.
I want to say thank you to everybody who was watching. Thank you for people who were watching the Discord. We know we had a couple people. Please follow us at Azara GG on Twitter. Follow me for some scrim blocks. We need scrims, please and thank you. And have a great day.
You guys heard
See you
the
guys next
man.
week.
Scrim that team. Good luck, and hopefully you guys make it to land, man. Go keep killing it out there, all right?
We will. We'll see you in Vegas.
All right, K-Wolf. Let's see you in Vegas.
The
So,
balls on that man.
yeah,
The balls on that man. I
Yeah.
respect the hell out of that.
I love
We'll
that
see you in Vegas, K-Wolf.
see you in
All right.
Vegas.
Speaking of Vegas, though, we got some stuff to talk about real quick, Valley, before we do our due diligence of, going into the night and all that stuff. Guys, it's the finals. It's been announced. It's in Vegas. It's at the Rio Hotel back in the Penn and Teller Theater. And let me tell you, this event means a lot to me. It's where I casted for the first time last year, as well as Valley. It was his
Yes.
very first Rainbow Six Siege event. This means a lot to both of us personally. Make sure you guys get there. Use that discount code R6USN on checkout as well when you buy your tickets and stuff like that. It'll give you a discount on your hotel rooms. So make sure you use that. 25% off is a lot off of your hotel rooms. There's a link for you guys, but make sure you guys are there. The Thundersticks will be clapping, and some kills will be clapping as well. So I'm very excited to go back to Vegas. It's a very, very good time.
And hopefully Azara continues to start clapping so they can make it to land as well. But this event is pretty
Maybe they'll be clapping in Vegas. How
hopefully.
many times we're going to say?
This event is pretty emotional to me.
Yeah, it's fantastic, man.
It was my first ever Rainbow Six Siege event because I was a community contest winner to be an analyst on the desk at the time of my life. It was
And now you're here.
yeah, now I'm here. But the sad thing was I wasn't able to finish out the finals because I actually played hooky from work.
I remember
to come
this.
to the event. And Stokes and Parker, they come up to me and, they both tell me, hey, we're going to see you again. And I felt like I didn't have a home with you guys because that event was phenomenal.
You felt
the
like-
crowd was insane. The plays were awesome. The results were crazy. Nobody saw any of this coming. And I never thought I would ever work Rainbow Six again.
Yeah.
And now going back to where it all started and to where I met you guys, especially your first event, it's the first of many, and it's only right that we go back and close this out strong.
It's crazy that a year ago at this point in time, I wasn't even doing this, dude. I was working in a factory.
You were.
Like, I was working in a grain factory with my dad, Chad.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. And now I talk over video games for a living, and it's all because of USN, which is really, really cool. So, I mean, it was a crazy thing for me, especially because I come in, Flynn and I had just started our podcast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to cast with Flynn.
E-leaguers.
And then all of a sudden, I'm casting with Intero. And I'm like, oh, my God. Like,
Crazy.
I got to cast with Parker. Like, the entire time, like, if you guys go back and watch the event, you're like, why can't Stokes talk? My heart was in my throat that entire event. Like, it was just crazy. It was crazy, crazy stuff. But I'm happy that, this is my life now. And that I get to
We're here.
add my voice to, Siege. It's my favorite game, dude. I love this game.
But the whole goal of why I started this whole discussion is that, hey, if you guys have never gone to LAN yet, create those type of
Absolutely. Oh, my
create
God.
those type of memories and go.
Yeah,
Okay?
USN, look, here's to, like, any major and any of the minors that hit the States are incredible. Oh, my God, they're so
The
much
fans
fun.
are wild.
Yeah,
The fans
USN
are
is
loud.
insane.
They're hype.
The Raleigh Major, insane. Six Invitational last year was insane. Like, if you guys can get tickets to a Raleigh event, to a major event, or to Vegas or anything like that, whatever's
USN,
cheaper for you guys,
USN.
go
Actually,
to it.
no. Actually,
to
Las Vegas is one of the cheapest places.
It is. It's one of the cheapest
Travel
places to
to.
travel.
Because, yeah, you spend all your money in the casino, so flights are cheap. And also,
Flights are
boarding
cheap,
is
hotels cheap, everything's
Yes.
cheap.
So,
Food is
guys,
cheap.
I better see you guys in Vegas, but Stokes is MVP time.
Oh, man, you already know who I picked. It's JC, baby. It's JC. We got to pick JC. Just so creative on his roam game. And Bdog's Revenge Tour could not possibly get a drone on that, man. They couldn't get a bead on his location, and he just continued to rip them apart. There's the stats for you guys. He didn't have a great cost, but he came up when it mattered, and that's all that matters.
What MVP for me is going to be the aggressive Smoke himself, who the coach even had high praises for.
Pixel!
Be the one and only Pixelated, okay? Put some respect on that man's name. Pixelated is my MVP because as an anchor, he was in the front lines a lot, and he set the pace and the tone for the entirety of the games all throughout the night. 9 and 10, doesn't matter. Utility use and the gunplay was enough for me to choose him as the MVP. So Stokes, this is it, man. You had your first full cast back done.
Yeah.
Any last words before we close off the show and take a look at the post-match stats?
I'm happy to be back, man. I really am. I'm happy to be back, happy to be able to get back into the groove of casting. As you know, the first day back is always rough. There's a lot of rust to knock off. You keep saying the same things over and over again. Didn't have too much of that today. So I'm very happy with my performance as well as the matches that we got. Especially looking at the teams coming in, I was like, I don't know if we're going to have a very good day. But at the end of it, man, we crowned Azara. They're moving on. And we're hopefully going to have a good rest of the week. Oh, also chat. If you guys did not know this, him and I will be casting all the USNs until the 20th.
Yeah.
As well as I'm going to be casting Pro League tomorrow. I'm going to be casting North America tomorrow, and I cast LATAM on Friday. So with other people, I don't
Show
know who I'm casting
USN
with.
love to Stokes.
Yeah.
USN love it. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I got a lot of casting to do this week, chat. So if you want to follow me on that journey, I'd really appreciate it.
We actually have one of the best chats in the world. So give Stokes your support, okay? He's going to go ahead and bless him with his greatness because they need it.
I'm losing my
don't
losing my
spoil
Pro
him
League.
too much over there. Make sure you come back.
Oh, I will. I got to lose my Pro League virginity real quick.
All right, it's fine.
Got to get it gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, today has been awesome. Another great day for the U.S. Nationals qualifiers. But Stokes and I, we're going to catch you this Thursday. Remember, submit the clips for Venmo. We'll see you guys this Thursday, okay? Take it easy.